All right, I'm again with spoken English for you, and this is a 60-day spoken English course of which I am covering 2 days in one video, so it will be 30 videos English language course. Mostly the videos are not very long. I have taken particular care that they should stay around 15 minutes, more or less, and you see, this is the 12th day, and in these small letters, 11, 12 I have already covered, and we need to go to day 13. English pronunciation, this is how to say some English words. So say the um, this is men, then, when, that, net, cell, E sound, okay, it is produced. And A sound, A is given two way, is pronounced okay. So this is add, and, rad, man, lad, stand, man, this is band, this is A sound, okay. And R sound, it's more like wall, all, wall. In the end, R sound is rarely pronounced, and you can say mar in our Indian in some languages you can say, but this is war. R is usually not pronounced when it comes in the end. So here it's the same share. Okay, we don't say share, spare. It's not very clear in pronunciation when it pronounces at the end of the word. So this is share, spare, care, where, fair, dare. How dare you do that? A very slight sound of R is pronounced. So here we see double E, we have, so this is that, double E sound, that we have to, this is extended E sound, like we, she, he. I suggest that every word you should start with longer sound, what I can say, um, extended sounds, okay, in the beginning. For example, read, sleep, see, be. So if you pronounce like them, it will give you fair speech pauses, and then I feel that it looks sometimes a little bit impressive what we really mean to do. Okay, see, are you going to say see? Are you going to see, clean, meat, heat, rather than heat, meat? Don't speak like that. Heat in the first sound it should be accented on. Like mild, mic, mile. I sound is so different as to like forks. Instead of saying fox, don't say that. Forks, sport, top. So the first sound in every word should be extended, like achieve, receive, deceive, brief, siege. So in this way, we can give a good pronunciation to the words dike. So ending sound, you should drop the ending sound. Rather than dikel, don't say like this. Dike, diagnostic, cup, or you see, so felony, policy, polygamy. All right, pronunciation does it. It's not. Okay, so recording is still in progress, and maybe I'll have to combine two videos because there was some interruption in between. I was talking about pronunciation. The pronunciation is, of course, very impressive, and people like the better pronunciation you give that is very close to the British or the American, so then you can have good attractions of the student. But the real thing is that you should learn the proper use of verb form. That is your task. In English, remember the three words are very important. Whole English language is structured or based on 24 words, and I have divided them into two groups. So sometimes I will mention you, write them for you. I don't want to start another video in between. So the whole language, English language, is based on 24 words. Most of them are the helping verbs. You can say I call them all helping verbs because it helps me remember them. Okay. So these 24 words are, you can say, not words because we use the word not with them. Every word with which you use the word not, which helps you make negative. So that word is important and in English language. And I divided them into three groups, these 24 words, and they guide me accordingly how to make use of first form of the verb, second form, third form, or ing form. So in the first place, in the first group, I have, you see, placed 13 words. Like everybody who speaks correct English, they follow this principle. They have to follow this, okay? Otherwise, their English goes wrong. Like will, would, shall, should. I have given them a rhyming touch so that I can remember them easily and it becomes really interesting to learn. You will have to say all this in one breath, like will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, must, to, do, does, did. So these are the words. They suggest that we should use first form of the verb. And if we don't do this, our English goes wrong. Right. And then there is second form, no helping verb. Okay, if you have a helping verb or not word, you can use the second form. Second form is always refers to the past tense, and it is always used without any helping verb or not word, or in another word, I can say that this is used only in indefinite or simple type of sentences. Like he went, he wrote, he said, or things like this. But if you say he did not, then now the helping verb did has come, and you cannot use the second form of verb. You have to write the first form of verb. So the words will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, must, do, does, did. I mean one breath. Will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, must, do, does, did. These words are followed by first form of the verb, and we have to stick to this principle very, very particularly, because if we violate this principle, our English goes wrong. And at the same time, I'm telling you that the second form, no helping verb, and the four words has, have, had, being. Okay, has, have, had, being. When you use a helping, when you use a form of verb, you will use third form of verb with these helping verbs. Being is the last helping verb. After being, you cannot use another helping verb, and you see be is the last, being is the last one. Okay, right. So being may be on the second place or third or fourth place, and when you have used the word being, maximum you can use four helping verbs in a sentence. That's very rare, and in most cases we don't use any helping verbs, or maybe there is one helping verb. The number of helping verb, if it increases, the number of happening of that sentence also decreases gradually. So we can say the more helping verbs means more difficult sentence, less helping verb means easier sentence. So I identify them from this. So has, have, had, being, they are always followed by third form of verb if. Okay, and if you don't write for I have a car, I am not using any form of verb with it. But if I'm into mention an action, I have sold my car. So in this case, sold is a third helping verb. I sold my car, I don't have any helping verb in it. So here sold is second form. I have sold my car here in this case because there is a helping verb. So sold is the third form of verb. In the end, there are 7 more helping verbs, and I told you there are 24, 13 I mentioned previously, 4 later, 17, and 7 are I'm mentioning now. Is, am, are, was, were, be, been. These words are followed by ing form, mostly, okay? I'm talking here about using them, about the use of verb forms, proper use of verb forms, okay? So the ing form is used with these words is, am, are, was, were, be, been. And remember, these words are also followed by third form sometimes as well, okay? So there's option. You can use ing form or you can use third form with this, but has, have, had, being, always third form. Is, am, are, was, were, be, been. Maybe ing form, maybe third form. If it is ing form, it is in activized form, and if it is followed by is, am, are, was, were, be, been, if they are followed by third form, so it is definitely a passivized type sentence, and in which we don't have, mostly we don't know who the person is doing the job. Okay. So let's move on, and interesting information not given in the books. Pen, fall, fail, for. Okay, I think this is about the pronunciation, and there are some sounds which are kept silent, and well, yeah, we when we speak English, we gradually learn them. Okay, consonants. Consonants, I told you, are these letters that would give the sound other than R, E, A, U, sounds like this. Okay, mostly we count them 5 vowels. The letters which are not vowels, they are consonants. Okay, here the example is also given. And C, this is about how to pronounce C. There is, once again, not much to tell you about this. And I will tell you here the difference between, and this is if they are double vowels, okay, we call them long vowels, and maximum 2 vowels, so you can combine together. I have never seen 3 vowels combined together, and they mostly give some sounds which are like yo sounds, e sounds. E can sound is also there, but ya sound. So in this, sometimes we have longer vowels, okay, and longer vowel means if you have more than 1 vowels, yeah, there are 2 vowels, so this is a longer vowel. So we can say, all right. So this is I wanted to tell you this and it. I was going to tell you about this. So mostly why it and why the. When you are going to introduce something and you are talking about something for the first time, you use the word this. For example, this is a horse. Okay. So no, if it is the same horse and you are talking about the horse, the next time you will not say this has 4 legs or this has 2 ears. No, it's it has 4 legs, it has 2 ears. So first time the horse is this, the next time the same horse becomes it. It is it gives the same meaning of this. Okay, and similarly, it is also used for the word that. Okay, for example, that is a horse, and we don't need to repeat that again. And that has 4 legs. That is, we don't need to repeat again and again. So again, you can use the word it for that. Okay, so it is used for this and that, but when you there's a need of repeating this and that, then you use the word it. All right, this has come to my research, and I don't think there's much. Everything is. I told you that my teaching method is minimum instructions, maximum practice. There are many things that you need to remember bit, and we don't need to probe into each and every cell of the body. Okay, and that man is man, and it has what I should say, multicellular creature, and that's all to understand. But if we don't need to make scientific investigation on each and every word. The more I tell you, the more you will forget. So I just need to tell you only the important things. Well, normally I don't talk about vowels, consonants as well as it is. It is part of this lesson. So I have given you my views in the previous two, this video and the previous video. I don't think that they hold much importance. Anyway, so far as learning English is concerned, because we are not going to teach you how to read or write. We mean to teach you how to speak and what is missing. Interestingly, there are more videos. I will tell you that what what are the things which are hurdles which keep you from speaking English. This is interesting. Keep watching. Somewhere in the video, I will shed light on it. Thank you very much for being with me. And the 15th day, I will make another video for this, 15th, 16th day. And today's video comes to an end. Okay, I wish you have a very great day and a lucky day. Go to success each and every moment. And remember, meet your fears, stay blessed, and I beg of you. Goodbye.